$5 deposit on this World Trade account, and right here is the first giveaway. And as you can see, right now I have already took a buy on this flag. Okay, this is a continuation pattern, and you know what we do when the market present a setup with a continuation pattern. But then this setup is a little bit different from how exactly you trade the continuation, because a continuation you must take a breakout setup. Okay, and in this case I took a bounce on the flag, right? So as we are speaking right now, the trade is already running and I am in negative 54 cents right now, 69, and I just hope by the end of this episode I'll be able to reach the target. And the target, if everything goes well, I'm targeting 900. Okay, and lately the market been misbehaving. I just hope the account is not going to blow before we reach the target. Okay, so as you can see, I drew my outer trend line, and then on 1 minute time frame, that's where I took my entry, and currently the trade is in negative and the market is going against us. Okay, and risk management is a must, especially when the account is too small. I could have put something like 10 or 15 position, go big or go home, but then it's not necessary, especially if the account is still small. I need to build the account to maybe $100, and then after that I'll put as many as I can position. But then I do that on obvious setups, because there are some setups that you can say that no matter what, the market is not going to go against. That's the setup that you do go big or go home. Okay, so right now as you can see, the trade is already running. So what you need to do right now is to leave the market do its thing. Okay, I already did my part. I analyzed, I executed. So what I have to do right now is just to patiently wait for the market to react to my analysis, and I will come back and check later, maybe after 2 or 3 hours, and then we see how much we're gonna make. Well, slow money is better than no money. Okay, it's wise to trade with less risk while it's waiting for the account to accumulate profit, and then later on, once the account is big, you do go big or go home, right? So those who are new to this channel, welcome back to the best trading community for raising small accounts. Right here on this channel we do giveaways. Okay, so you better join the Telegram channel. You can check out the link in the description. Okay, and for you to participate on these giveaways, first thing you need to make sure your account created on World Trade Broker, and also you can check out the link in the Telegram channel on how to create these World Trade accounts, right? So let's just wait for the market to do its thing. As you can see right now, the account is on $.
A few moments later.
Well, 2 hours later, you can see by yourself, this is proof that support and resistance works, right? As soon as the market reaches the support zone, you can see it bounced and then it started going all the way up. And right now, you can see by yourself, the trade is in deep profits. Okay, and the entry was top notch, right? And as I always say, the first trade is the one which determines either we are going to flip or we are going to blow. And now that we're in deep profits, there's hope that this account might reach the target that we are expecting. So I closed this account on $20.
Money is available.
Well, so right now I'm on my second setup, which is FX volume 20, right? And as you can see on FX volume 20, the market already changed direction. It's now on a bullish trend. Okay, and without wasting much time, once I confirmed the trend change, the next thing is to execute, right? The next thing is to execute. Remember, there's the $20 26 account which I raised from $5, and right now the goal is to maybe double 1:2 risk to reward ratio, and at this point I'm just risking the whole account, right? This account is too small. Even if it's below, it's not a big deal, okay? So I'm gonna risk the whole account, but then before I pump the account, I'm gonna at least put these 2 position, and as soon as the market start going in profit, I'll add more position. And we can see this is sniper into pivot. As soon as I executed, the market is now going down, okay? The market is now going down. The village people are working overtime on me, okay? The village people are working overtime on me, because how come it was buying all along, and then as soon as I executed, it's a straight sniper against.
A few moments later.
So after executing FX volume, both position went into negative $4 each. That's a total of $8 loss, right? But then right now you can see it's now going back in my favor, and at this point this is the right time to add more position, right? So in other ways I can say, knowing when to top up position is another skill. Imagine if I had 6 position at first, I could have blown this account, but the fact that now the market confirmed trend change by formation of a reversal pattern, is high time I add more position, and right now I'm cruising with 6 position, 0.01 lowest rule size, and I don't expect this trade to go against, because the trend is already confirmed, right? So I'm gonna be a little bit patient while this time waiting for the market to do its thing, and we will check later. Remember, having patience, letting the trade run without disturbing it is another skill, right? So I'm just gonna close this MT5, and we'll come back and check later, okay? I'm not gonna take anything less than $20 profit on this trade, because I can do 1:1 risk to reward ratio, okay? That's poor risk management. At least 1:2. So if I can risk $20, I'm gonna be targeting 40, a minimum of 40, okay? That's the least profit I'm gonna take. So yeah, let's the trade run, okay? Let the trade run, and then we will check later. Let the trade run, and then we will check later. So let's be a little bit patient.
A few moments later.
Well, so about almost 24 hours later, the trade is now in floating profit of 112, and behind my phone is the setup, right? I just used the trend line, first peak, second peak, and then on third touch, that's where I anticipated the market to bounce and started going all the way up. And then there was advantage of a sideways movement. You can see that there was a consolidation. As soon as I entered, there was a consolidation. I entered the trade on 8 October, and today is 12 October, almost 3 days while it's holding this setup, okay? Only those with patience can manage to do what I'm doing, okay? It's not easy to see a trade running from $20 equity to $50, and then the next hour you see it retracing to entry point, right? Only those who have mastered psychology can do that. I've managed to hold these trades for all this for the past 3 days, and right now, as we are speaking, the trade is cruising well. We are in floating profit. So I was targeting 1:2 risk reward ratio, but then right now I broke the limit, okay? So all this is surplus. I closed on 137, and you can see there's progress. And yeah, that's it. Let's start to look for the next setup.
A few moments later.
Well, so this is my third setup, and it's SFX volume 99, okay? And the analysis is simple. What I always preach on my video is what I'm gonna be doing on this setup, okay? Each and every time I'm repeating same thing, okay? There's no anything new right here. It's just same thing but different approach, okay? The market reached a support zone, and then I drew my inner trend line, and then as soon as it started to approach the support zone and the intersection of the inner trend line, that's where I bought, right? So I'm anticipating this thing to buy all the way up, and I think I'm gonna put 10 position, and yeah, I'll see how much I'm gonna make with 10 position, right? So yeah, let me see, and you can see as my equity is growing, I'm also increasing the number of position, and this is what we call proper risk management, right? This is what we call proper risk management, because I'm not over leveraging. Okay, I'm not over leveraging. So let's wait and see. This is what I'm anticipating. You can see all along the market was bouncing on support zone, and it came for the third time, and I'm also anticipating a bounce, making it a triple bottom. So yeah, all the confirmation confirmed, and at this point all I need to do is to sit back and relax while I'm waiting for the market to do its thing. Okay, I'm done my part. I left the rest to the market to react to what I've analyzed. So this is what we call professional trading.
And colleagues, money will come.
A few moments later.
So this is the power of patience. You can see I held this trade for 3 days, and right now it's in floating profit of 172. Okay, I took this trade on 16 October, and today is 19 October, and I've been holding all along these days. Okay, so right now it seems like SFX volume 99 reached a resistance zone, and I don't want to keep on holding. I don't want to keep on holding this trade because I might end up returning this small floating profits to the market. Okay, symbol analysis, and on the intersection, that's where the market turned. There was no any drawdown. As soon as I entered, it started spiking all the way up. Symbol analysis, inner trend line, support zone, triple bottom, and then just like that, boom, it started going all the way up. And at this point, it's not wise to keep on holding. You can see the market reached the resistance zone, and this is the zone where it is likely to turn and start going down. Remember, overall this trend is going down. So remember, when you're opposing the trend, you just have to enter the trade. You take that small profit, and then you move out, and you let the market continue with the overall direction of the trend. Okay, so since I'm opposing the trend, this just I was just going for short term, okay, till the market reaches the upper trend line, which connects the lower highs. So at this point, I'm just gonna close with 172, and there's progress. Remember, I started at $5, and right now I am on 172. Also, this account, when I started growing it on 8 October, and today is 19 October. You see, it's a step by step. Okay, this is different from people who want to flip an account within a matter of day. Okay, so I'm taking my time, and trading this way, there's less risk because I'm going for high probability setups only. Okay, it's a step by step thing, and yeah, I'm gonna close with this small profit. The account is already doubled. And no need to keep on holding. So let's close. Done and dusted, and yeah, you can see now 310 within, like, it took me 12 days to raise $5 to 310. You know, these days setups are scarce, right? Setups are scarce. So this is my next setup, which is for the setup. This one is SFX volume 60. You can see the reason why I want to sell this pair, right? There was first touch, second touch, and then on the third touch there's intersection of horizontal line which marks the resistance, and then the trend line, and also on 1 hour time frame there is another trend line which connects there, the reversal pattern, which is the double top, and also there is another inner trend line which marks the trend rejection, right, from bullish to bearish, right? So at this point, all the confirmation are confirmed, and no need to wait. This pair is very volatile. Remember, when it's moving, it moves creating spikes. So it's just a matter of seconds for me to be in deep blues or in deep lows, and due to that, I'm gonna put a maximum of maybe 6%, because risk management is a must, especially when you're growing a small account. Okay, risk management is a must. It's better to take long time growing account than to just doing go big and go home, because usually when you do go big or go home, eventually you'll go home. Okay, eventually you'll go home. A lot of you can confess this. You definitely go home. So I think 6% are enough. And then what will make me make more profit is to hold this trade for a long time. Okay, and trading with few percent can give you peace of mind. Okay,
A few moments later.
well, almost a day and a half later, the trade is running 182 floating profit. This is the setup which I showed you before, and right now it's after. There was a huge drop on SFX volume 60, and you can see how the market respects this reversal pattern. There was no any drawdown. As soon as I ended, it started spiking, going downwards, and at this point I'm gonna close with 492. No need to be greedy, right? Step by step. It's almost 2 weeks growing this account. Okay, so those who think maybe you can just make money overnight, well, I don't want to lie. There's no consistency in just flipping accounts overnight. Okay, but then there's consistency in growing an account using proper risk management. The account is now on 492.43 cents. The target is 900, so I think I need, I guess, maybe one or two setups to reach 900. I don't want to over leverage this account or pumping this account. So yeah, let's just wait and see. This is SFX volume 60. There was a retracement. You can see as soon as I moved out of this trade with the previous analysis of the double top, it then went back to the trend line, and right now I wanna sell again. Okay, I wanna sell again because it's back on the trend line. That's the retracement that I was waiting for, and now that it happened, no need to wait. Okay, because this is exactly the way I trade. Okay, so I just follow my trading plan, and once my strategy confirmed that there is a sale, I'm gonna end a sale. Okay, I'm gonna end a sale. So I will have to readjust the inner trend line and see where the market is likely to turn, and if there's room for retracement, where is likely to the retracement to end, and then I will see if my stop loss can be able to accommodate that retracement. Okay, so it sounds like everything is confirmed, right? So I'm gonna enter a sale, and at this point, since the account is a little bit bigger, maybe I'll add more position, but then this looks like it's gonna make a long term sale. So I'm looking forward to hold this trade for a minimum of maybe 5 days, and on each position I think 3 are enough. Okay, 3 are enough, and on each position I just want something like $100. That's 300. So 500 plus 300, I mean 492 plus 300, that's something close to 790 something, which means I will be left with $100 to reach my target. So yeah, remember, it's a step by step, and everything is calculated. You can see everything is calculated. I'm not just trading blindly. So let's be a little bit patient while this time waiting for the market to do its thing. I'm done my part, so I left the rest to the market to react to what I've analyzed, right? I'm just gonna leave the rest of the market to react to what I've analyzed. You know, SFX volume schist is very volatile. It's very volatile. If I put more than 10% on this pair, that means that I will be gambling. That will be pure gambling. And you see, there's a free margin of 474. I used a margin of $13, which means this pair is very dangerous. Okay, this pair, this is the gold of synthetics on World Trade. That's the code of synthetics. So you saw that one spike. It's at about $5. That small spike.
A few moments later.
So the next day, about half a day later, there was a huge drop on SFX volume schist. You see how the market reacted to my inner trend line. You see how the market reacted to my inner trend line. There was a breakout and then a retest, creating a reversal pattern, and then after that it bounced and started going down. And right now the goal was to hold this position, each position to reach $100, but I feel like SFX volume schist is going to misbehave. So the best thing I can do if I feel my heart beating fast is to close that trade, and then I'll wait for another setup.
The money is here. I've been telling you money is around.
Now you have.
So I just closed with 500, and you see, there's progress, right? There's progress. It's better to move out of the trade than to trade knowing that the trade might turn against me anytime. Of course, it might be emotions working against me, but then at the same time, you have to trust your gut instinct, right? The account is now on 559. So, yeah, the goal was to reach 900, but then the fact that at this point I don't know what's happening. The setups are scarce in the market due to people who are in my inbox request me to do an update on the account giveaway. I'm just going to end this giveaway on 559, and then I take someone new. So now the question is, what are the requirements for you to be picked on the giveaway, right? So you need to visit our website, certifiedtradersacademy.com, and then if you scroll down, you will see the newsletter, sign up, right? You just put your name, and then after that you put your email, and then you click subscribe button, right? After putting the email, and then you press subscribe button, and then after that you have to verify your email. Okay, as soon as you do that, it will start to appear on this list, right? This is where I randomly choose. And also your account must be opened using the World Trade broker, and so far, judging from my experience working with it, I guess right now it's the best broker, right? Right now, World Trade is the best broker. So you can check out the link on how to create the account on the description, or you can also join the Telegram channel, or even you can visit the website. You will see the option for account creation, and then after that you are ready to go. You just stay alert, because anytime, you never know, you might be the lucky winner. So see you on the next video.